Gotta serve, man. We return to the zones, zone 1, 2, and 3. Remember, from zone 2, you hit a forehand and you avoid the opposing zone on the other side. Discipline is going for less, but doing it over and over again. That's why we impose the zones, so you have a system of play for every match that you play. But now we want you to think about the zones also on the serve. First serve anywhere, because it's a weapon. Second serve, ideally down the middle. Why? Cuts down the angle, goes to the backhand. If you get high to the backhand too, it's really good. But you want to cut down the angle. They'll probably go to 1 or 2, 1 or 3, backhand corner or forehand corner. If they go back to you, number 2, you're going to hit a forehand to a corner. Not too big, just enough, get away from them. Beautiful kick, high bounce. If he came in early, maybe you could hit a two-hander. Goes deep here. Now you get options, right? You go green to the backhand, yellow to the forehand. I would prefer green to the backhand because it's the weaker side. But it depends what you can do. But the key is from zone 2, you hit forehands, and you avoid the zone 2 on the other side, and take it to either corner, and try to step in. Feet way inside the baseline, step in with authority, hit a firm shot, something you can do over and over again. Done. And the opponent was really back for defensively, but there's nothing you can do, right? Just hit firm to the corner. Now you're going to use the zones on the serve, and you punish the corners. And you try to open the court up by going wide. When you serve down the middle, on a second serve, you're on defense, but you get to the backhand, you cut down their angle, and it limits their opportunities, what they can do to you. Generally speaking, they'll probably go back to your backhand. Okay, they won't go to your forehand. When you get the ball in the middle, if you have an average forehand, go to their backhand. But if you have a good forehand, you can go to the forehand corner. But the key is, will you avoid the center of the court? You're going to step in and transfer weight, rotate the body. I like going with the cross court because the cross court is easier because you sure rotate that way, the ball will go there naturally. Gotta serve, man. The second scenario is knowing what to hit by the divisions on the court. Wide serve to the backhand. You take it from that zone corner to other corner. That's green light, cross court, or down the line. But if you go down the line, you gotta be able to step into the court, be balanced. You're going to one hand. Your foot's on the single sideline. You should hit a slice to give yourself time to recover into the point. On the server side, you're in zone 2. You're gonna hit a forehand. Zone 1, you hit a backhand. Zone 3, you hit a forehand. Divide the court geometrically, that way you know what you're going to do every single time, no matter where the ball bounces. From zone 1, you want to hit a backhand, because when you run around it to hit a forehand, unless you hit a winner, you're going to be in this bad situation. Here we go, we're going to do a very aggressive around the backhand move here, and you got your body weight going to your back foot, your left foot, not into the court. You have two options, go green, keep the court closed, or go yellow. But in zone 1, I mean, you come from zone 2 all the way to zone 1. Your body weight is going off the court to hit a forehand. And the whole court's now open. Zone 2 and 3 are wide open. So unless you hit a winner, it's an easy cross court. So from zone 1, hit a backhand. And we're going to think about the zones also applying to the return. So when you hit that backhand return on the wide, take cross court to the other corner. People don't think about the zones on the return, but we're trying to implement the zones on the return. Wide, cross. When it goes wide, you can hit the cross court. The down the line is very shaky because if you hit the down the line, you're going to have to run over to cover the other zone on the other forehand corner. But if you hit the cross court on a slice, it gives you time to recover into the court, cover the middle of the court, cover down the line, cover cross court. Also, you're hitting a shot to their backhand. And if they happen to do what he tried to do, it becomes a very difficult shot to hit down the line forehand for a winner. Or even an inside out forehand for a winner. From this positioning here, if he was set already, this shot would be an easy shot. But since he transitioned from 2 to 1 to hit this shot, and his body weight is going to his back foot, the odds of him making this shot are very slim. Off a slice too, the ball is very low. He's going to have to lift the ball up and over. He won't be able to hit it hard and clean. And so when you're playing the zones, avoid the middle zone 2 and avoid their weapons. Just take it to their backhand. Keep it nice and simple. We're going to apply the down the line rules to return serve. If you're balanced, you can step in, you can hit the ball down the line. And the key here is going to be when you break the court into zones, rule 1, balance, step in. Rule 2, add the zones, avoid the middle. And the third rule is avoid the weapon. So this forehand down the line is actually an ideal shot. The cross court is a green light shot. It's a high percentage shot. The yellow shot means it's a hard shot to go down the line. The whole court opens, but sometimes you have to take gambles. If you're balanced, step in. If you avoid the middle, and if you play their backhand, you're in good shape. And he's actually made the adjustment from the first point. This is like the third point, the first game. Now he's hitting backhand. He's setting it up. Ball comes in, remembering his zones. He's got zone 1 shot. He's going to hit a simple cross court. You don't want to go back down the line to the opponent. You want to go cross court, keep the court closed. Avoid the middle as much as possible. Because if you hit the ball to the middle of the court and he's already there, it's a simple cross court with the shoulders to go cross court to the forehand. You can go yellow play behind him, but it's much better from the middle of the court to go to number 3. Because it's a simple rotation of your shoulders, hitting the cross court, the ball will go there naturally. To go to the one from that position is very difficult because he's also already there. But this guy has an amazing forehand. Doesn't hit the backhand good enough. Get the forehand right there. It's an amazing forehand on the run. And this is why you avoid a weapon. This guy's forehand is amazing. And listen to his feet. You can hear it. He's got great feet, great impact. And it's down the line. I just think my frame wasn't ready for the ball to come back. Apply a zone to the return. Avoid the middle. Hit to the weakness.
Versus Attapon with Supachayi on court number 3. Then the ball pass final. Yuri.
Let's go through and review the concepts we talked about today. And what we're trying to do is apply the zones to the return serve and the serve. Second serve, middle serve, cut down the angle. The returner will try to get the ball away from zone 2, putting the ball in zone 1 or zone 3. From zone 2, you hit only forehands and avoid zone 2 in the reply. Hit the other corners. Weapon to weakness is better than weapon to weapon, but if you can step in and you have a good forehand, going cross court to the forehand is fine. At all times, you must modulate these guidelines with what you're able to do. If you have a good cross court forehand, you can hit this cross court forehand. If you have a good inside out forehand, you hit inside out forehand. If you have a great backhand, use the backhand instead. On the return, when the serve goes wide, go cross court in the return, avoid zone 2, get the ball to the weaker side. You only go down the line if you're balanced and can step into the short. Remember, lower net on the cross court and you avoid the middle. When it goes wide to you on the return, zone 1, make sure you hit a backhand there because the court could be too open unless you hit a winner. So if you come from zone 2 to zone 1 to hit a forehand, your body weight's going the wrong way. Unless you're amazing, it's a tough shot to pull off. Safer shot would be hit the ball to green, go cross court, keep the court closed. In zone 1 on the return, if you're balanced, step in. and crack it. Avoid the weapon and take control of the point off the return. Remember, on the return serve, you can go down the line. If you're balanced, you can step into the shot. The key to tennis is always control the middle of the court by not hitting the ball there. Make your point move. Now, on the backhand, on zone 1, cross court's good enough. If you go back down the line, they'll hit a cross court, make you run. But if you go cross court on this shot right here, court is closed, you force your point to move over. Cross court's good enough. Every time they hit it down the line, you're going to hit cross court. When they set the ball to you, go with the flow. Hit the cross court, go with the shoulder turn, go with the hip rotation, go cross court. Especially if the guy's already in zone 1, you don't play behind them until you train them to chase a ball. So until you have them chase a ball, you do not play behind them. So keys were to have a system in today's workout, work on the system, apply it in your play, and think, don't just play.